Hi everyone. Today I'm going to read a story about the butterfly, because if we would have been in school, we would have been able to watch the caterpillars grow and grow and grow and then turn into a butterfly. And then we would release the butterflies. We've done it every year, and I think they've done it in the threes class too. So you probably did it last year if you were in Miss Christine's class. But since we can't be together this year, we couldn't do our butterfly science project. So I thought I would read a story about it. And then I'm going to show you how to make a butterfly craft. And I'm actually going to send you in the mail the things you will need, a couple of the things you might need to make the butterfly. Okay, so here we go. This book is called From Caterpillar to Butterfly by Deborah Hilligman, and it's illustrated by Barry Wiseman. I'll read it and then show you the pictures. Today, a caterpillar came to school in a jar. It's eating green leaves. It is climbing and wiggling. This tiny caterpillar is going to change. It will change into a beautiful butterfly. So there's the little caterpillar. You can see it. And some of you might see caterpillars outside around your house. And maybe you could try to put the caterpillar in a jar and make sure there's holes in the lid, and then see if you can get it to turn into a butterfly. If it can, you might be able to. Caterpillars usually turn into butterflies outdoors. They live in gardens and meadows and yards, but we will watch our caterpillar change into a butterfly right here in our classroom. This change is called metamorphosis. Wow, that's a big word, metamorphosis. So here's their classroom, and they have their jar, and they're going to watch it, and they're going to do some science. They're going to do some recording, looks like in a journal, about what's happening. And then she's looking out the window, and there's already some butterflies out there. I haven't seen any yet, but I'm sure we probably will start seeing some soon. Our caterpillar started out as a tiny egg. The mother butterfly laid the egg on a leaf. So this is the egg. Look how tiny that is. It would be really hard to notice that little egg. And there's the mother butterfly. Oops. So you can kind of look around on some of your leaves at home and see if you see any teeny tiny little butterfly eggs. When the caterpillar hatched out of the egg, it was hungry. It ate its way out of its own eggshell. Then it started to eat green plants right away. A caterpillar's job is to eat and eat and eat, so it will grow and grow and grow. So there's the caterpillars, and you can see they're eating. They're putting little holes in the leaves. So if you look at some of your plants in your garden, you might see some leaves that have holes in them. This could be from caterpillars. And we know from that other story, the hungry, hungry caterpillar, they like to eat. They eat a lot, and they grow really quick. Each day when we come into school, we look at our caterpillar, and each day it is bigger. So you can see their caterpillar is also eating the leaves and getting bigger. Started out as a tiny egg, then as a tiny, tiny caterpillar, and now it's getting bigger and bigger. And they're putting some more leaves in there for it to eat. Our skin grows with us, but a caterpillar's skin does not grow. When the caterpillar gets too big for its skin, the skin splits down the back. The caterpillar crawls right out of its own skin. It has new skin underneath. This is called molting. Our caterpillar will molt 4 or 5 times. There's the caterpillar, and over here, you can see, I think that's before it came out of its skin, and then it just grows another skin. Snakes do that as well. They crawl out of their skin. Sometimes we have snakeskin in our science center. After many days, our caterpillar is finished growing. It's much bigger than when it first came to school. It's almost as big as my little finger now. That's your little finger, your little pinky. So there's their caterpillar, and you can see it's gotten much bigger from when they first started. Let's see, we'll go back and look at it when they first started. Our caterpillar is making a special house. First, it makes a button of silk. It uses this button to hang upside down from a twig. Then it molts for the last time, which means it comes out of its skin, gets a new skin. Instead of a new skin, this time there's a hard shell. This shell is called a chrysalis. Our caterpillar will stay inside the chrysalis for a long time. So instead of a new skin, it gets a chrysalis. And we saw that last year. There it is starting, and there it is when it's done. And it's now hanging upside down in the jar. And it's going to be that way for a long time, it said. The chrysalis is also called the pupa. Each day the chrysalis looks the same. We can't see anything happening, but inside the chrysalis, our caterpillar is changing. Will our caterpillar ever turn into a butterfly? Will it ever come out of its chrysalis? We can hardly wait, but we do. We wait and wait and wait. So there it is, and can't really see anything happening. It's very still. You have to you have to not touch the jar or move the jar around. You just have to watch it with your eyes when it's in the chrysalis. And there they are, they're journaling what's happening. And waiting and waiting. Then one day, during snack time, somebody shouts, "Look!" And we all rush over to see. The chrysalis is cracking. We see a head, a body, and then wings. It's a butterfly. So there they are. There it is. They can see that it's wiggling and that something's starting to happen. And then look at that. First they see the head and the body, and then last to come out is the wings. It's a butterfly. Pretty amazing. The tiny caterpillar who came to school in a jar turned into a painted lady butterfly, and we saw it happen. Our butterfly is damp and crumbled. It hangs on to the chrysalis while its wings flap, flap, flap. Blood pumps into its wings. The wings straighten out and dry, and soon our butterfly will be ready to fly. And there it is. The wings have started to dry, and it's ready to fly. Our butterfly cannot stay in the jar. It needs to be outside with flowers and grass and trees and other butterflies. It's a warm spring day. I put my finger into the jar, and the butterfly sits on my finger. I pull it out, and our butterfly goes free. We feel a little sad and a little happy at the same time. There goes the butterfly. We watch our butterfly land on a flower. It will sip the flower's nectar through a long coiled tube called a proboscis. Maybe it is a female butterfly. Maybe someday she will lay an egg on a leaf. I know just what will happen then. That egg will hatch into a caterpillar, and that caterpillar will turn into a beautiful butterfly. And there it is, a painted lady butterfly. So pretty. And you can see she's sucking the nectar out of the flower. And here are just some pictures of some different kinds of butterfly and what the caterpillar looks like. So if you see this type of caterpillar, it might turn into this type of butterfly, which is called a monarch. That's a monarch. And this one is called a black swallowtail. So the caterpillar, you can't really see it, looks a little different. This one's kind of greenish. This one's kind of white and black. This one is called a cabbage white. butterfly. Cabbage white butterfly. And that caterpillar is so green you can hardly see it. It's right there. Very green. And then over here, let's see. This is a funny one. It's called a dog face butterfly. Right there. Dog face butterfly. And there's the caterpillar for that one. And this one's called a common blue butterfly. And there's what the caterpillar looks like. And down here is called the buckeye, because it has those almost look like eyes on it. And there's the caterpillar for the buckeye. So you can keep an eye out for these different kinds of, some of them are in our area. These three we probably don't see in our area. But over here, we might see some of these. And that's the end, okay? So now I'm going to show you how to make your own butterfly. You might have done this before. It's really a fun craft. So I'm going to stop this video and then start another one to show you how to do this. And I'm going to send you in the mail a coffee filter and a pipe cleaner so that you have everything you need, except for you need markers and water. That's it. So I'm going to show you how to do it in the next video. Okay, bye.